Good afternoon, guys. I'm Washington Kisely from ENS 201 class. It's ecosystem, dynamic, and structure. So today I'm going to be discussing something so interesting here. I think you can see at the back there, you can see the rain falling today. We make it great for this discussion. So today I'm going to really be discussing acid decomposition. I know it's a strange word for most of you, but it is so simple to understand because it is important to our ecosystem. So once we talk about acid decomposition, we are just talking about the rain is acidic. That's all. So some people call it acidic rain, but here we just change the terminology to say, look, acid decomposition. So acid decomposition means the rain become polluted with actually two major forms of gases. For example, we have nitrogen dioxide, we have sulfur dioxide. Those are the two major gases that are involved in this process. So now, how is the process like? Somebody want to say, what is the cause of acid decomposition? Now, let us say, for example, every day we are burning fossil fuel. For example, we are burning gasoline, we are riding our vehicles, we are using our generators, and sometimes some part of the world you see volcano. All these things are releasing chemical into the atmosphere. So once you are using your generator, you are riding your motorcycle, you are burning gasoline fuel, you are releasing nitrogen dioxide into the atmosphere. You also releasing sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. Now, when these two gases are released into the atmosphere, they combine with oxygen and other chemicals into the atmosphere. Now, when they combine with water, they combine with oxygen and other chemicals into the atmosphere, they are transformed into acid. And that becomes something we call sulfuric acid and nitric acid. So once you talk about acid, you know that actually the pH of that substance are actually dropped. So the rain that falls actually has a pH around the range around 5 to 6. But once the rain becomes acidic, the pH will fall below 5. So once the pH of the rain falls below 5, it's no longer alkaline, it's no longer neutral. It means that it is acidic. So now, once the sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide released into the atmosphere, they combine with other chemicals or molecules or particles into the atmosphere. They are changed into acid called sulfuric acid and nitric acid. And these nitric acids are the one that makes sulfuric acid and nitric acid mix with the water molecule in the atmosphere and fall in the form of rain. And that rain is a kind of a rain that is acidic. It's no longer neutral. Now, so what are the effects of acid decomposition? You know, our duty as humans is to protect our ecosystem. Now, we have our plants, we have what we call the marine ecosystem. That means the fish every day we eat. We need to protect that. Now, once the rain falls on the ground and it is acidic, it destroys the plants. For example, it destroys the leaves of the plant, the roots of the plant, and that affects our agricultural system. Let us look at the fishes, or those living things that are living, those things that are living in the oceans, the river, the lake. If those bodies of water become acidic, it's not good for us because they will actually, the fishes that are there, or all the marine, the organisms that are living under the water, they will die. And once our fishes start to die, it means that we will actually go out of fishes to eat, and of course it will also affect our overall health. So we need to prevent what we call acid decomposition. Although it is difficult to do, but we can do something at least to prevent acid decomposition. And what are some of the things that we could do? We could say, okay, we as humans, we can restrain ourselves to minimize the use of private vehicles, and maybe we can start to use public transport system. And of course, we need to start looking at the solar energy use and change from using gasoline, too much of fuel, and we start to use the solar system that will release less fossil fuel into the atmosphere. Okay, and like I said, initially, acid decomposition, it means the rain is acidic, which is caused by burning fossil fuel like gasoline, like fuel that we use. I mean, like during the time of generator use, during the time we are using our vehicles, we release sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide into the atmosphere, which of course later will be transformed into acid, mixed with the water, and fall in the form of precipitation that will be so acidic for our plants and for our marine ecosystem. Thank you.